Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see what's going on currently when it comes to love. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. What is going on currently for my viewers when it comes to love? What is going on currently for my viewers when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have confessions. So there's someone who wants to come clean about something. With the nourish being right next to that, they want you to think that they've grown. It's giving energy of someone feeling alone. They could be isolating themselves and they're feeling broken at the moment. So someone may want to confess to you that they know they need to do better. At the top of the deck, we have mistakes. Someone may want to make things up with you. They have a tendency to play victim, but they know that they're wrong. We have karma here. Oh, so this person has been getting some karma in regards to how they treated you. That may be playing a role in them wanting to come in and confess some things. So they could tell you what they've been going through. Just know that it's their karma. Give me more. So someone is feeling the consequences in regards to their wrongdoing. Thank you. We have shocking. So they're in turmoil. They could tell you about some trouble that they've run into. They could come in at an unexpected time, or they could say something shocking to you. With pain being at the bottom of the deck, some of you will be apprehensive when this person comes in. You could be cautious in regards to them because they've hurt you before in the past. For a few of you, this person could tell you about some trouble they've been having in regards to pain. At the top of the deck, we have silence. It's giving energy of many of you being silent, okay? And your silence speaks volumes. It's actually really loud. You may not have anything to say to someone that you were devoted to because this person did you wrong in some way, but I feel like it wasn't just one time. It wasn't just a mistake. At this point, it's a pattern. So you may have no words for them, okay? But yeah, it's coming out like they know they need to grow. They could come in confessing that they've been going through some things. For a few of you, they could want to apologize, but it's also giving energy of this person telling you about some type of trouble that they're in. They could be having issues with pain. I don't know if it's a headache, back pain. But for others of you, they're afraid of some type of trouble that they run into. Give me more. And see, they may want you to be there for them because they know that you're reliable. They know that you're trustworthy. But at this point, some of you may feel like you don't owe this person any loyalty. You could feel as though they don't deserve your devotion. It's coming out like they took you for granted. And so that's a part of their karma. Because they took you for granted, because they hurt you time and time again, the effect is you have nothing for them anymore. Some of you don't even have words for this person. That speaks volumes, especially coming from someone who's been devoted. So that's why your silence is so powerful. Sometimes it's best to be silent. Everything doesn't deserve a response. Everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Sometimes you can speak volumes by being silent. Your silence speaks volumes because usually you're very expressive. You were always quick to try and make things work, to try and communicate with them. But some of you could feel like it's pointless. We have soulmates here. So someone is feeling a really deep soul connection to you. All right. They could be awakening to their love, but they're also wanting you really badly. Now, with the lesson card being here, it's letting me know that this person could be wanting you in a sexual manner. They could want to express their love to you through a sexual encounter. But see, many of you have restricted access. For a few of you, they could be looking at photos of you. How can I put this? Getting off on those photos, pleasuring themselves to those photos, or they could be pleasuring themselves to memories of you. At the top of the deck, we have distracted. So you guys have switched direction, okay? At one point, you could have been chasing this person. They got too comfortable. They looked back and you weren't there anymore. So you could be focusing on yourself. You could be focusing on keeping your emotions balanced. If you have decided to withdraw from this person, it's coming out like you're more at peace, or your emotions are a lot more calm than they used to be. Whenever you're dealing with them, it's like your emotions are all over the place. Your thoughts are all over the place. There's just a lot of turbulence whenever you're dealing with them. Some of you could even feel like this person was sidetracking you when it comes to your path. So you have changed direction. You could even be trying to distract yourself from your thoughts. You could be trying to distract yourself from your feelings. It'll be different for all of you. Again, we have loyalty. So yeah, you definitely changed up. Okay? Or at least you changed up toward them. You're not as devoted to this person as you used to be because you feel as though they don't deserve it. For a few of you, this person didn't think that you would ever pull away from them. Now they are viewing you as someone who's mysterious. They could feel as though you're hiding secrets from them. There are a lot of illusions surrounding this person at the moment. If you haven't heard from them in quite a while, it's not what it seems to be, okay? You could be thinking that they're being distant for one reason, when in reality, it's in regards to something else, okay? They could also be distant because of resistance. And what I mean by that is they could feel like certain things are not going in their favor. They've made some bad decisions and now it's catching up with them. We also have apology here, and that card came out crossing. For a few of you, this person knows that they owe you an apology, but they're being stubborn about it. This card is also about returning. So there is some type of blockage here when it comes to the two of you reconciling, or when it comes to the two of you getting back on the same page. Now, the apology card did fall out on top of blessing, and it also fell out on top of spine. They could be waiting for a time when they think that you'll be more open to them. They could be curious in regards to whether you want them just as much as they want you. If you have pulled away from them, they're sinking. This is someone who's falling apart. At one point, you were open to the possibilities or the potential between the two of you. But see, now you're keeping your distance. or you're a bit more closed off. And that's causing this person inner conflict. Give me more. So they're in despair. I feel like this person did something risky and it didn't work out in their favor. They took some type of risk and everything fell apart. It could have backfired on them. They could have even done something childish to get attention, but it actually ended up creating a blockage between the two of you. Thank you. All right, we have depth, and that card came out in reverse. They feel like they're not important to you anymore. This card is also about awareness. So with it coming out in reverse, it lets me know that you're either ignoring this person or they think that you no longer see value within them. And that bothers them badly. They can't take what they dish out. I feel like this person has ignored you. They've made you feel ignored. This is someone who would possibly ghost you. They would say or do things without thinking about how it would affect you. And now that you're ignoring them, or now that you've taken a step back, they're in pain. They may not have seen it coming, even though it was a long time coming. But it really bothers them that you don't care as much anymore, or you're just not giving them any attention. I'm telling you, this person cannot stand to be ignored. It's coming off a little bit narcissistic. It's almost like they have this false, inflated sense of importance. They're used to you making them a priority. So now that you're focused on yourself, they're shook, about ready to crash out. It's kind of weird a little bit. With the intimacy card being at the bottom of the deck, they do want to get closer to you. They're also desiring you and missing you as well. But see, you guys have set boundaries. I'm so proud of you. You guys are drawing the line. There was a point in time when you couldn't even say no to this person. They may not even like the word no. They don't like boundaries. But see, enough is enough. You may miss them. You may still desire them. Some of you definitely still have feelings for this person, but you're doing what you know you need to do. You have to draw a line with them. If you don't, they'll run circles around you. So if you're wondering if this person has been missing you, if you're wondering if they still want you, yes, they do. They do. They're still clinging on to your energy. For some of you, they're spying on you. For others of you, they're having obsessive thoughts. But you guys are tired of the conflict that comes along with them. Some of you could even feel as though this person is no longer compatible with you. You could even look at them like, ugh, what was I thinking? They may not even be your type anymore. Some of you may not desire this person at all. So there may be two different groups of you. Give me another card. What are this person, or what is going on currently when it comes to love? Thank you. We have memories. So some of you could be reminiscing about someone, or you're thinking about memories that you shared with a particular person. If it's not you, it's them. Could be the both of you. They're thinking about you, thinking about how things used to be. And it's bittersweet. So certain memories of you bring this person pleasure, but it also brings them pain. For some of you, they miss you so much it hurts. At the top of the deck, we have peace. So they could come in with a peace offering, and that's fine. But keep those boundaries up. It's okay to make peace with them. Peace balances things out, okay? But it doesn't mean that you're not supposed to have boundaries. Now, for a few of you, they could come in offering you friendship in hopes of building from there. But make sure you keep up those boundaries. Your boundaries are for your protection. At some point, this person made you feel unimportant. They made you feel like they didn't value you. They made you feel unseen. Now that how can I put this? Now that the tables have turned, they're upset. They can't take it. And see, it's crazy because this is someone who is so shallow. You have a lot of depth when it comes to you. Okay? You care too deeply. You love too deeply. Everything about you is deep. But this person is the opposite. They're really shallow. So now that it's not that deep anymore for you, they're hurt. But this is what it seems like they wanted, right? Because that's what they were giving you, but they can't take it. This is crazy. They're over here falling apart. When you were open to the possibilities, you took a lot of risks with this person. You fought through the conflict. You held on, even though they were hurting you. Now that you're distant, now that you're okay with being alone, or at least not being with them, now that you're pouring into yourself, they feel some type of way about it. I'm telling you, your silence is so powerful. It's powerful, especially when someone is used to you always trying to repair things, always wanting to communicate, always trying to fix the mistakes, always trying to get this person to understand you because they made you feel misunderstood by playing victim all the time. Now, some of you are okay with being misunderstood. You're realizing that if this person doesn't understand you, that's their problem because you have done more than your part. You did your part and played their part too. So now that you're resistant to the connection, now that you're moving a lot more carefully, now that you're okay with the distance, they're hurt and upset. But what they don't realize is when they would withdraw from you, when they made you feel unimportant, when they ignored you, when they made you feel unvalued, when they would push you away, they were teaching you how to live without them. That's what they were doing. And so after a while, it just doesn't hurt as much anymore. You get numb to it. And that's what this is. You guys are numb to it now. Some of you don't want this person back at all. Others of you kind of want them to return, or you want to return back to them, but you're a bit iffy about it. Others of you are just focused on your peace. You may feel a lot more at peace when you're not dealing with them because they come with so much conflict. What would you be fighting for? What would you be fighting for? Illusions? Fighting for toxic cycles? Fighting to feel alone? Fighting for someone to see your value? I mean, make that make sense. Some of you are realizing that it really isn't you. This is someone who's a lost soul. Now, I'm not saying that you're perfect, but I do feel like you had good intentions. I truly do. Give me one more card. It's like you're numb. Now, there are times when you become emotional. There are times when you think about them. There are times when you wonder how things could have been, but you've reached your breaking point. There's something they did that was the final straw. You're tired of being overwhelmed. And for some of you, it's something that you saw. Okay? It's something that you saw, or it's something that this person could have said. For a few of you, it could be something they posted on social media. Or this person crossed some type of line. They crossed the line. And what's wonderful about it is you still handled it with grace. You handled it with grace. Now, you may have let this person have it for some of you, but you still handled it with grace. You haven't changed who you are as a beautiful person. You're still kind-hearted. You're still graceful. You're still charming. You're still beautiful inside and out. But you've learned, or you've changed who you're giving that beautiful energy to. If you notice, there is, I think, a golden retriever on this particular card. And golden retrievers are very loyal. Extremely loyal. Regardless of its owners having faults. Okay? They have an unwavering loyalty. At one point, you were so devoted to this person, to the point where you were kind of betraying yourself, to the point where you were not even putting yourself first, to the point where you were even changing yourself just to stay connected to this person. And it may have taken a while for you to realize and for you to see just how much that you changed. Okay, for you to see just how badly, just how much you had been sidetracked by someone who was not even giving you reciprocity. It took some time, but you did start to see, and you may not have liked who you had become. You were devoted to them to the point where you sacrificed your own peace. And this person had the audacity, or they have the audacity, to not even be aware of what all you sacrificed, or to act like it's just not all that deep. It is all that deep, because peace is everything. If a person doesn't have peace, I mean, like, this disgusts me. Like, they're unaware of the pain they cause. They would see you upset. Some of you would express that you were upset, and they would make it seem like whatever you were upset about wasn't important, like you were overreacting, or they would make it seem as though they were unaware that you were hurt in the first place, and then have the audacity to be shocked when you pull back. This person, I try to keep it professional, but at times, if you guys could just read my thoughts when it comes to what I'm thinking in my head about the person in the reading. This is a fool. They're very foolish. So if you have decided to keep your distance, continue to do that. Okay? Because the only thing that you have to distance yourself from someone and to gain peace, I don't see them as too much of a loss, especially when you gain peace. So keep those boundaries up. Don't allow this person to come in and trick you out of your boundaries. Don't allow them to come in and sidetrack you. There's not many people that have the type of energy that you do, and they know they don't have anyone else as devoted to them as you were. So now that they're lonely, maybe they can sit and reflect and think about the choices that they made. But in the meantime, you protect your peace. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.